Mount Pressy.
The place where, okay, I'm going to first take you to the event that preceded Mount Precipice. So on a Saturday, while Jesus was in Nazareth, he went to the synagogue. And as we saw yesterday, synagogues were not facilities where people prayed. During the time of the first temple, of the second temple, synagogues served as places for gathering. And on the Shabbat, people would read from the scrolls, from the 5 books of Moses, and then there's like an addition from the prophets and so on. On that particular
This is
Shabbat,
Nazareth.
Jesus read a few
Nazareth
verses
place.
from the book of Isaiah, and when he completed the reading, he closed the scroll, he scrolled them back. He said, today you saw this prophecy being fulfilled, because those verses mentioned the Messiah. And so the people in the synagogue felt as if he was proclaiming himself to be the Messiah, and that got them very, very angry. So they took him and left Nazareth with him, and they were trying to throw him off the cliff. This is Mount Precipice. So this is where we will visit. This is going to be our first stop for today. After that, we will drive to the village of Cana, and this is where we will basically spend the morning. We will visit the church of the wedding, and we will see something that was excavated in the lower floor of the church, and some huge vessels that were discovered because in Cana, Jesus performed the first miracle. As I'm sure you remember, his mother approached him and said they ran out of wine. And so he turned water into wine. Not only that, but the wine was super good, very high quality, so much so that the guests were very surprised. They said usually one would serve the good wine first, and then when they ran out of wine, then they served the not so good wine, like lesser quality. But here we saw the opposite. First we were served good wine, and then we were served excellent wine. What's going on? So we're going to see some of those vessels just for you to have an idea of how much water was in those jars and how much wine was in those containers. And then you are going to have this lovely, unique ceremony of the renewal of the vows, matrimonial vows. And on this occasion, I wish you, all the couples, a beautiful relationship that will just inspire others, especially during these days. I think many young people need this kind of inspiration. When a relationship became like a department store, right? You don't find it here, you go elsewhere, and then maybe second floor, lower floor, like that. It became like a commodity rather than a real spiritual bond. So, and after that we will come back to Nazareth in order to nourish our bodies. That will be lunch. And after that we will explore the different sites in Nazareth itself. So today we are expecting to finish rather early, maybe around 5 or 6. And we will see if there are other things I can add to the program and you feel like doing them, then I'll be glad to. All right, is it clear? Let me say the תפילת הדרך in Hebrew. יהי רצון מלפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו שתוליכנו לשלום ותביאנו לשלום ותגיענו לשלום למחוז חפצנו לחיים טובים בשמחה ולשלום ותצילנו מכף כל אויב ועורב בדרך ומכל חיה רעה ומכל פורענויות המתרגשות ובאות לעולם ותשמע כל תחנוננו כי אל שומע תפילות ותחנונים אתה ברוך אתה אדוני שומע תפילה.
Ano yan? Oo nga pala. Maliwanag. Pero nasan kaya? Hindi naman yata pinanasan eh.
May H&M pala.
Ano siya? Ball.
Opo. H&M.
Big ball. Big ball.
Basta
Diretso lang
Cora.
siya.
Meron palang HM.
Layo na yun. May park.
Malayo na to.
Lakad lang. Lakad yan. Medyo malayo na yan. Pero
Malayo.
mall siya.
Ang ganda dito sa Israel. Sa Nazareth. Maano yun?
May buhay.
Dito. May talaga yung lugar. Dito talaga tumira ang Lord. Nakatira dito siya nakatira.
Siyempre.
Dito yung
Pero
Nazareth.
balik kahit pa paano.
Dito siya nakatira.
Mga 5 years na.
Nilakad niya yung Bethlehem. Lakad niya. Dito siya pinako.
So sad. Buti naman rin nakita. Pero mas lalong ano yun, nakakasal yun. Kaysa siya. Parang wala. Kailangan niya lagi yung usap. Mga recipe.
Presi. Nasa Mount Presi na tayo.
Ah, malapit lang pala.
Oo.
Sa Mount Presi.
Siguro yun yung parang ano, kahapon. Yung sabi niyo po ay parang...
Ay, hindi Mount of Transfiguration.
Oo. Magtabor.
Ay, Mount Tabor pala yun.
Lagi nyo tandaan